Now we've got Florida Republican Congressman Mike Waltz with us. Congressman, thank you, and you're on camera. We appreciate that. What can you tell us about what's happening right now and what's going to happen this afternoon?
Well, here's what I can tell you is that we have a nominee. The majority of the Republican conference has voted. It was 113 votes for Scalise, 99 for Jordan, 8 voted for others, and then 3 voted present. So by my math, that's 214. Look. The question is, well, twofold. One, I supported Jim Jordan. I thought he could pull the conference together. He stated to the conference that he was behind McCarthy. He will get behind Scalise. But importantly, and I think this is where Jim Jordan's absolutely right, what's the plan before we go to the floor? We also had a motion to change the rules, that we settle all of this internally and that we don't go to the floor until we have 217, where everybody stands up behind closed doors and commits. That rule was defeated. So now it is up to Representative Scalise, our Speaker nominee, to talk to those 99 that voted for Jordan and get their assurance that when we go to the floor, that they'll come over to him and avoid what we had in January. Because at the end of the day, and you guys know as a veteran, this is near and dear to my heart. We have people dying out there amongst our allies, and we have Americans in harm's way. We have to get our act together. We have to come together, and we have to demonstrate to Russia, China, North Korea, global terrorists, and especially Iran, that we are strong, that we are united. I believe they smell weakness in this White House, and we can't be showing weakness in the House of Representatives.
We should mention, Congressman, that we are within a 2-minute warning to the White House briefing. Typically, they do a little housekeeping at the top. We're expecting John Kirby will brief this afternoon. One of the big issues is how much aid that we're going to give to Israel, how much aid we're going to give to Ukraine, et cetera, et cetera. Apparently, according to some reports, the White House is preparing a supplemental budget request for money that would include funds for Israel, Ukraine, Taiwan, and the U.S. southern border. Should those things, in your mind, be all lumped together?
And I expect they're going to lump in disaster in there as well and really try to conflate the issue. I think the American people deserve transparency here. I think they deserve independent debates, and that's those should not all be lumped together. Those are all obviously very distinct issues, John. But at the end of the day, we have a sense of urgency. There are literally what we need to hear, what we did not hear from the administration briefers this morning, was the term hostages or Americans taken hostage and what we're going to do. We heard consistently this kind of fairy tale that Iran had nothing to do with this, that Iran was not backing this horrific attack on Israel. So we have a lot of unpacking to do, because I think we have an administration that's in la-la land or just has an ideological narrative that they're trying to push. We're not buying it.
Congressman, again, alerting our viewers that we are awaiting that White House briefing. Obviously, we will be listening for many reasons, with John Kirby also joining Karine Jean-Pierre, the press secretary. As the AP notes in its latest write-up, crossing the wires, and a lot of Republicans are going to want to prevent the spectacle of a messy House floor fight like the grueling January brawl when McCarthy became Speaker. It quotes your colleague, Kat Cammack, from Florida. People are not comfortable going to the floor with a simple majority and then having the rest of the world watch as we have this fight. We want to have this fight behind closed doors. What can you sort of preview, not knowing exactly when this is going to happen? Are the conversations that are happening right now behind closed doors ahead of this?
Sandra, I 100% agree with Representative Cammack. That's why we supported a formal change of the rules that would have mandated that we do this behind closed doors. I think to go to the House floor now is a roll of the dice on what people who didn't vote for Steve Scalise are going to do, and we have to. I agree. We have to avoid that kind of show.
We got to head straight to the White House. Thank you very much.